What's going on, SHG? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to talk about how to actually get a wife. And in this episode we'll be talking about the kingdom spouse journey. This is episode 6. Now, the first start point is the kingdom spouse journey. During this journey, you may have got someone in mind that you're currently thinking about, and you may have went through some altercation, and you're basically in this period of waiting and trusting in God, and you may come across some prophetic words, some guidance videos, and during this journey is when God will prune you and make you stronger and fit to be a husband or wife.
I'm being shady.
But yes, this kingdom spouse journey could be a long journey from years to months. It depends on your situation. But this is the kingdom spouse journey. Now, the second start point is to do God's will and not your own.
Period.
So at this time, you've gone through the isolation, etc., and now you're currently in a kingdom spouse journey. But within this journey, you'll be getting closer to God and doing His will and not your own will. You focus more on Him than the world. You focus on becoming a husband and purpose. You're focused on becoming a better version of yourself before coming to the union of you and your wife. So you will start to be doing God's will and not your own will. You will start to be putting God in the forefront rather than your thoughts. And the third start point is to teach people truth in whatever field your purpose is. So you may have been going out from the world. You're not maybe in a worldly aspect of things. You may be doing music, art, whatever it is, cooking, sports, whatever field, YouTube, etc., entertainment. You'll be talking about truth within this period of time, depending on your situation. But yes, you'll be speaking about truth in this period of time and finding your purpose and strengthening that purpose to go with God's will and not your own. And the fourth start point is to be obedient to Him. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, you are being obedient to Him.
Yes, sir.
You may have some pruning to do within your heart. You may have some faults within yourself, and God may be telling you to humble yourself, apologize to people, be more loving and caring and serving others, and being more respectful to others, pruning you and strengthening you before your reunion with your spouse, your kingdom spouse. But yes, this is the period where God will prune you and have an obedience to Him rather than following your own desires.
Nice.
And the fifth start point is to have faith in Him in your wants, but let His will be done. So yes, you may have things that you want, you may have things that you require, maybe not things that you need, but God knows your wants and needs, and He'll, if it's His will, He'll sustain that for you. But have faith in Him, strengthen your faith with Him, and let His will be done and not yours, as I said previously. And the sixth start point, focus on Him and realize that if you get a wife or not, it's God's will. So depending on the person, it's either some people may not be getting a wife, or same people may be focused on purpose rather than getting a wife, or God may be wanting you to focus on purpose rather than getting a wife or kingdom spouse. But remember, it's God's will in your life. Let God's will be done are not yours. And the 7th star point is that you've lost interest. You may be in this waiting season, you may be thinking about them, and you're more focused on purpose. And if they come, they come, all in God's will or time. So this is the waiting season. The waiting season, you're just focused on your purpose, doing God's will, pruning, and being the best person you can be before the reunion. And the waiting season can take from months to years. Maybe because that person, your spouse, may have pruning to do, or maybe you may have pruning to do, or it's not the right time. But in God's time, you will come together. And that is the waiting season of the Kingdom Spouse journey.
5 years later.
But that will be the end of the video, SHG. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And remember, Yahusha loves you. In Yahusha's mighty name I pray. In a bit, SHG. Amen.